So I have my second gen Dodge here, and I've been looking at the front bumper, and I'm like, wow, that's really ugly. And since it's just like a base model, this isn't factory chrome, and like the whole bumper is like all messed up, like cut for this, all this stuff. So I'm thinking, how cheap can I make it to look nice? So I went looking through all my spray paint, and I have a really old can of black spray paint, fake chrome, and clear coat, and some spray paint or some sandpaper. And so I think I'm just gonna do probably a pretty horrible job on it, but I'm gonna try it to make it look pretty good. Where I think that's around like $25 in supplies from Amazon. So right here, the metal is like up, so I can't push it down any further. So I'm probably just gonna hammer that down, give it a good wash, because it lines up kind of fine, but I think it's bent somewhere, so I'm not really worried about it. But just like a cheap and hopefully make it look good job. But yeah, first thing I'm gonna do is just wash it down with some water and then get to sanding and painting. First thing I'm gonna do is get my 18mm wrench and then loosen these two right here. This one, and then it should lean back so I can hammer that over there. When I do this part, I'm gonna get them up this loose. Finger tight. So here we are. Bumper's fully loose. So now, since I'm not taking it off, I'm probably just gonna tape everything off. Tape all this off, both sides. And then right here, where it was sticking up, I can finally hammer it down with a hammer. Yeah, next step, give it a small wash before sanding. So I give it a very, very light wash. And then, I'm not sure what sandpaper to use, so I'm using 800 grit. I'm just gonna give it like a good scuffing all around it. And then I guess I'll just tape it up and start spraying. Okay, so here it is. I scuffed it down with 800 and 600 and then taped it off. And I could be doing this completely wrong because I have no clue what I'm doing. No paint experience. Basically nothing. Didn't even watch a YouTube video. So could turn out very bad, could turn out very good, but I doubt it. So yeah, next paint. Oh, here we are, first coat. No turning back. Inside. All around the bottom. Messed up right here. But it don't look too bad. Obviously it was pretty horrible before, but and I think I actually have no clue how to do this, but I think when I finish this, I'm gonna tape it off and chrome it. Yeah, just gonna let it dry. And second coat. I might have to buy another black paint can, but yep. Okay, so here is 3 full coats of black spray paint. So I guess if you're doing this, you only need like a 80% of a can, because that's what I did. All right here. The bottom. So yeah, there you go. But all it would do is just show how bad your bumper actually looks. But yeah, looks better than whatever it was before. Now, I don't really know how I'm gonna do the fake chrome. I got like this piece of cardboard right here. Right here. I'm thinking about like doing it, like covering it and then spraying it. Or I might try to find like an old license plate or something, but not too sure right now. Okay, so here's the final product. I'd probably recommend, if you can, take the plastics off, because I probably spent like an hour trying to touch it up, and I just can't get it. Like, I just can't get all these. Probably a skill issue, but yeah. But it actually looks pretty decent. You can actually see all the dents that it has that I couldn't see before because I didn't really check it. But yeah, here's what I used for the chrome. Metallic finish, chrome, and then just the black is, I think, 2X gloss black. And then I will be using this to clear coat it. So I'm probably gonna let it dry for like, I don't know, 30 minutes, because it's basically been drying the whole time because I've been trying to touch it up. But it looks good from afar, but you can actually see all the runs I got messed up. But yeah. I think this is like 20-foot paint job or something, but yeah, there it is. Next time you'll see it, it'll be fully unwrapped, fully clear coated, fully dried, everything. Okay, so here it is, fully painted, clear coated, and dried. So if I was doing this again, I'd probably take the plastics off, like these right here. Take these off, paint them, and then paint this, the chrome or whatever color you want. Because I had to make so many touch-ups, and it made it look bad, because I didn't do that. And I'd probably also sand this down to bare metal, just in case, because I don't know if it's gonna peel off or not. But I did sand it with 400 and 800. Yeah, there it is. I think it looks a little better. I'm looking at this. I don't know if I'm gonna paint this or not because it doesn't really match that good. And then I gotta figure out how to line the bumper back up. But yeah, other than that, it looks pretty good to me. It's just, so yeah, that much difference, or $30 instead of having to spend $700 or $300 on a brand new or used one. But yeah, I'm probably going to have to figure out with something like this, like maybe like re-clip it or something, because I can push it down and it makes it better. But I don't know. Yeah, there it is, $30.